as you say it is. So I had this idea recently that it might be possible that life is literally as you say it is. And it was more like an insight that whatever you tell yourself is the truth, because from your perspective, that is what you think. And I guess it's just an extension of my already prevalent belief that, your thoughts are the way that you see reality and that you can control them to control your perception of reality. I think it's good to ask ourselves questions and to check what the response is. So, asking yourself, are you unhappy? Right? And most people, their mind will say, no, we're not happy, the weather, my boss, stress, etc., etc., etc. I guess for myself, after years of meditating, I realized that the thoughts were connected to the unhappiness. Because when you think, oh, I'm unhappy because of this, that becomes your truth. So then you are unhappy. You've kind of fulfilled your own mind's desires, right? Or, and you've fulfilled what you've said, essentially. And that's how I suddenly realized, I could control the thoughts and then control my perception of reality. But recently, with this video I made on affirmations, I've realized that silencing your mind can be taken a step further, which is to reprogram your thoughts and to add to say positive things, and not just, like positive thinking, but more deeply than that, to really create new beliefs. And this seems like an impossible task, but I think that for most people, the level of awareness is so low that most people probably wouldn't even believe me if I said that the thoughts make you unhappy. People would say, no, I know my boss is this and this, and the weather is bad. And so I am actually feeling unhappy. And so it just goes over most people's heads. And so I don't think this really is even a possible realization for most people. But if you're watching this and you resonate with this, then I want you to consider the things that I'm saying, because you have a unique insight which most people don't have, and you have therefore power to potentially try to change your thought patterns. So imagine you're in a social situation and you're feeling socially anxious and you're feeling like people are going to judge you. But then imagine if you reprogrammed your mind to add, new thought patterns and new beliefs that you don't need to worry about judgment, and that, you are extremely confident, and that this isn't something new. This is just affirmations, essentially what I'm talking about. But it's a deeper level than affirmations. Affirmations, I tried them a long time ago. They're very surface level, right? It's just saying something. It's just a bunch of words. But this is new beliefs, something you deeply, deeply believe in. And that's why I say, do it with emotion, doing it with some feeling, because that's the way to really be in it. And if you can really be in it and believe in what you're saying, then you're gonna change those thought patterns, and then new thought patterns will come in, and then you'll reach a point where suddenly you're not so socially anxious anymore. And that's where the magic of this is that you can change your perception of reality by manipulating your own thought patterns. And the next point is that the power of this is essentially unlimited, because as you develop more strength, I haven't been doing this for really long, right? It's possible that you develop more and more strength and control, and that as you do this for years and years, suddenly, there's so many, almost any situation you could control and reprogram your thoughts, and therefore you have infinite power in a way, or you at least have the potential to develop a lot of power, and way more than what, I've experienced or what I can personally tell you about. I think the final point I'll make is that you want to try and do this kind of reprogramming, not just when you feel good, because that's not reprogramming, that's just already what's going on, but you need to do it in a time where you don't feel so good. So when you're feeling kind of bad, the negative thoughts are active, then it's your time to interject and to exert control, and then to reprogram and add different beliefs. And if you keep doing it at that time where you don't feel good, you're thinking negatively, then your power will grow and grow to control your own beliefs and thought patterns.